Yo, 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 yo. This fight is not being talked about enough. This fight is not being talked about enough. Listen, you got fighters that is like you need to have a good matchup to watch them perform. You know what I'm saying? Perform. I said perform. You need to have a good matchup to watch fighters perform. But then you got fighters like Jaron Boost Ennis, who to me, it don't matter who he fights. Because there's something about him that no matter who he fights, he's gonna put on the show. No matter who he fights. I don't care. When he say he was fighting Crowley, I'm like, okay, I don't know Crowley. He still has a good record though. You can't shame him. But in my head, I came to see Jaron Boost Ennis. I came to see the Matrix. I'm gonna keep it 100. His style is unmatched in that division right now. You know, of course, Bud Crawford, while he was in there, it would have been a great matchup to see, but we get it. But as of right now, this fight is not being talked about enough. You know, let me pull this up real quick. One sec. My guy Boost Ennis, right? There's only a few special fighters that's like this right now. One, Jaron Boost Ennis. Two, Ben Whitaker. Shushu Harris. Shushu Cunnington. I would say Tank Davis. I believe Tank Davis is the face of boxing still. But I just think he's been doing it for a long period of time that there's like different competition we want to see. And I can't say it's his fault. You know what I'm saying? We can't say you're saying it's fault. He's still facing an undefeated fighter in Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, as far as like just, we know that people get knocked out. We know Tank can knock people out. But bro, when it comes to like how you knock somebody out or how you make them look during the process, there's not so many fighters that really got that right now. And I feel like Jaron Boost Ennis, Shushu Cunnington, and Ben Whitaker are one of those fighters that it seems like, to me, no matter who they fight, I want to see him perform. You know what I'm saying? I'll say in the order of this. It's just hard for me to... It's hard for me to choose from, but this is what I'm talking about, and this is a perfect example of what I mean. I'm going to play this clip in case y'all missed it. I doubt y'all didn't. If you did, you got to get up off under that rock and really tune in to what Boost Ennis is doing right now. And he got a fight coming up. Listen, let me play this up. I will not miss a moment like this ever again. I missed this fight. And I like Boost Ennis. I was just, you know, we all got our personal lives. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm making this more of my priority, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm doing my little thing right now. So I'm grateful and thankful to be able to cover these fights. Wow, at least, you know, it's not much, but I get compensated a bit for it. You know what I'm saying? It's not much, though, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm going to take my time and energy to make these videos and cover these fights, best believe I'm going to be extremely picky for who I'm going to do it for. You know, I did it for Subriel Matias because I believed that we was going to see a performance like we've seen before from him. Unfortunately, we didn't, but it's all good. It is what it is. With Boost Ennis, though, this is another fighter that I would not miss. Like Bruce Cunnington. I keep saying Harrington. I don't know why it just pause before you guys even start, but it just comes out the mouth easier. Pause. You see, it rolls off the tongue easier. Pause again. Listen, I hate the English language sometimes. Everything sounds sus nowadays. You gotta say pause for everything you say. But this fight is taking place again. Well, let me just read this here to clear it out. It's taking place on July 13th, but let me read this for y'all. Event details. Jaron Boost Ennis will defend his IBF World Welterweight title against David Ovens. Whatever. My bad. I don't want to even say whatever. Like, I'm trying to disrespect your last name, bro. It's hard to pronounce. Ivan Nesyan at Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia on Saturday, July 13th, live road ride on the Zone. Now, Jaron Boots Ennis is the president in the future. I don't think enough people understand that he's the president right now. And this is why I say, like, even though that fight with Crowley fell out, to me, it doesn't matter who he fights right now. Because I'm coming to see Jaron Boots Ennis. Respectfully, I'm not there to see the other opponent. Now, obviously, when the competition, like, not saying that the competition, it's not his fault. He's calling out the fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's just they're not accepting the fight. Unfortunately, Bud Crawford has different plans. He wants to continue chasing his legacy at a different division. And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I wish he would have stuck around a little longer. But Bud Crawford knows what's best for his career. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Boots, he's got to keep doing what he's doing. He's going to get those big fights. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get those big fights. I know Teofimo wants to step up. I don't think there's a good idea for Teofimo whatsoever. However, if Teofimo was to fight someone like Boots Ennis, I'll give Teo his respect. You know what I'm saying? I will give Teo the ultimate respect for fighting someone like Boots Ennis. I just don't see how he... listen, it's going to be a masterclass. And I put my bread on it. I put any money on it. Because Boots Ennis is different. It's easy to just box with someone. Just pay attention to this clip. The clip is right here. You see that, bro? But the reaction speed with the uppercut. Look at the reaction speed with the uppercut. Boom. Bang! As soon as you see his reaction, bro, look at. Ooh, yo, and the speed with the twitch. Y'all not understanding. If there's a lot of good fights, I know there's fighters that want to step up. Like Devin wants to step up, Teo wants to step up. Gary, I'm not sure. I know he spoke about stepping up. My thing is, there's nobody that's gonna be touching Boots Ennis at 147. I'm sorry. With performances like this, yeah, he might get, everybody gets hit here and there, but think about it. The best get hit and finish the job spectacularly. I don't know if that's the word. Spectacularly. Tank, for example, he gets hit sometimes, but guess what? He finishes his fights. Ben Whitaker does it, and he gets hit sometimes, Ben Whitaker, but guess what? I mean, I don't think he finished his last fight, but what I'm saying is he gets the job done. We got Boots Ennis that gets the job done, and he does it in spectacular fashion. Bro, this is the most electrifying moment I've ever seen, ever in my lifetime in boxing. Ever. I'm not gonna lie, you see a lot of cool stuff. I like the Ben Whitaker stuff, but this is just something different. You gotta embrace these moments and these fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because God forbid, there's some fighters that just feel like, for example, Muhammad Ali. When Muhammad Ali left boxing lost like a big chunk of fans, a big chunk of love, a big chunk of appreciation. Like, we wanted Ali back. And I can't even say, well, I don't think I was alive by that time. But what I'm saying is, the boxing world wanted Ali back. You know what I'm saying? In this scenario, we got to appreciate fighters like Jaron Boots Ennis. And just to remind y'all, July 13th, stay tuned in. Believe me, you're going to see some phenomenal work. And you're not going to miss out. I'm trying to tell you, you're not going to... Just believe me when I say. And then I'm going to, after the fight, watch how I cover and be like, it's going to be titled, I Told You. And I'm going to be like this. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought it was all hype when he first kind of started. I seen it. I already seen it from the rip. He's one of my first facts. He's one of my first videos that I've covered. That's a fact. Why? Because I see it from a distance. Regardless of how everybody says, okay, he still has a lot to do. But from a distance, I can still see it. And look at him now. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Jaron Boots Ennis. I'm looking forward to you. I don't care how many times it fell off. I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorites right now, just because of the type of performances he puts on. With a masterclass. And we were just talking about this the other day. You know what I'm saying? On my live. And we saying that we could appreciate fighters like Shushu Carrington, fighters like Bam Rodriguez, fighters like Boots that could step up to you and trade with you right in front of you. Engage while utilizing the sweet science. You have fighters that do it, but they avoid engagement. Boots, Shushu, Rodriguez, they welcome the engagement. And they'll stand in front of you trading while dodging your punches just like this. One more time and then we're going to close this up. Look. Bro. Don't miss out July 13th. Believe me, you will not be disappointed. You already know what's up. This is the universal favorite to fight fans from all nations. Thank you for tuning in to VIC SZN Sports, the #1 source for combat news and creations. Where my warriors at, huh? Come on, pull in. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real warrior, you take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You take care of your seeds. You're not a deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? You face adversity head on to do your best to be a better man than you was yesterday. Then yes, indeed, you are a warrior and you have tuned in to the right channel. You know what I'm saying? But if you not, this channel is only reserved for the real. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, but
this is Sparta!
Bow! You getting kicked right off this joint. You know what I mean? You already know what's up. I'm out. I love y'all. Stay tuned. Peace.